Some people learn the hard way that treating others poorly can lead to immediate consequences. One moment they're on top, and the next, they're facing regret they never saw coming. And that is terrible. But I'm sure the next couple of compilations that we're watching are gonna be fun. All right, let's go and check out these videos. You're the man of my dreams. I can't wait to marry you. So loud. So loud. Wait, he didn't answer?
I was in love with this girl. I remember the way she looked at me. She gave me this big hug. And I don't know why that specific moment stuck with me so much. I was so excited that I was getting one step closer potentially to getting close to the dream of the house, the family.
No.
Me up there. I remember genuinely crying my heart out to her, begging for her. And there was one thing that she said, and I'll never forget this, that she didn't want to see a life with someone like me.
How tall does the guy?
Yeah, I mean, if she said that, I wish you were more stable and less emotional to ask her, what do you mean exactly by that? Because maybe she would give you a couple of advice or a couple of things that will make you think about improving yourself. So you never face the situation of someone denying you for these specific reasons, if that hurts you and you feel like they're right about it. But also, who knows? Maybe she's just making it up and she wants higher standards that she will never achieve. And if that is the case, then you deserve better and you will find the right one who will appreciate you the way you are.
That she didn't want to see a life with someone like me.
How tall does the guy have to be to date you?
6'3", 6'5".
Okay, so how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Okay.
5'7".
So how tall?
And like, if you... I'm sorry, the pause is everything. But honestly, guys, if you're like that short, does it even matter? Like, they just need to be taller than you, and it doesn't matter how tall. Because if you're that short and you're asking for such a tall guy, then what's with all the other guys? Who are they gonna find?
How do you think I am?
5'5".
And how tall are you again?
5'5".
Wait, what? Guys? She's so dumb.
You know, this morning he really pissed me off. You know what he did? What? He opened the door for another girl.
She was in a wheelchair.
Can somebody...
The other girl was in a wheelchair. Even if she wasn't in a wheelchair, and if she was like, let's say, older, then I would not mind it. If she was like really hot, then I'd be like, ooh. I would be the same. But yeah, a woman in a wheelchair. Are you kidding me?
Please explain to me why it is
Door for another girl.
She was in a wheelchair.
Can somebody please explain to me why it is such an impossible task for a man to simply pick up his toothbrush and put it in the drawer where it belongs?
Wait, why would you put a toothbrush in the drawer? Do you do that? Because I put it on the sink, like in a glass or something, because it needs to dry. And then I need to clean the glass as well, because bacteria stays on your toothbrush. It's going to be in your drawer, and your drawer looked like it was made out of wood. Like, that's a disaster.
How hard was that? Because you guys, it's really starting to get to me.
The nurse side. Tinder in real life. Ooh. Oh. He's rejecting. Both rejecting, yeah. Both rejecting. Oh.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
No, stop!
Pro, like, if everyone is rejecting everyone, what? You guys are gonna be alone forever.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
No, stop! Stop! Get it out of your mouth! No! What did I tell you? I wanted a picture!
I'm sorry.
Come on! I don't like that one! Stop!
I'm hungry.
So you're taking a picture of you and your guy eating together, having a wonderful time, to share it on social media so everybody can be jealous about the wonderful time that you both are having together, because their opinion about your relationship is more important than your actual relationship, because the moment is this. This is the moment you are living, not the picture, not the lies that you are putting on social media. It is this. And this is what you will be regretting when you lose him.
That one. Come on, babe.
Oh, hell no!
For some reason, I decided to look up my college boyfriend
Oh no, I don't do that.
last night. No, I don't have ADHD. And he's not on social media, but his wife is. So I found her, and yeah, she seems lovely. She was floating around the kitchen in her posts, like making her own granola. There's like a pie on a windowsill. She's painting birdhouses. She's one of those people who's like graying gracefully and just looks super pretty all the time. I, on the other hand, am sitting in a park right now in my pajamas, having just gotten my coffee. I don't really want to go home, so I'm avoiding my responsibilities as long as possible. And last night,
That's
I ended
on you.
up binge watching an entire series simply because I couldn't find the remote. A new episode would start, and I was like, oh, I'll just watch this. So, yeah, I think maybe he dodged a bullet.
What is the biggest
Honestly, she can look as pretty as she wants, but is she as funny as you? Is she as real as you? That's the thing, all right? That's social media that she's showing. You don't know what she's like behind the social media. She can be pretty as much as she wants, but if she's not as funny as you, I don't want her.
it for a guy?
So, yeah, I think maybe he dodged a bullet.
What is the biggest it for a guy?
When he has a birthday.
Okay. Yeah, we got it. You don't want them to be even born. At this point, men, why are you born? How dare you be born?
When he has a birthday.
Yes, if he celebrates his birthday.
Oh no, no. Adding that one to the list. 523 don't celebrate.
Biggest red flag in a guy.
When he's one of the boys. Yeah.
So he just can't have any mates?
One of them, we can't even have friends. Don't send her on Instagram, or don't be a
I
mama.
feel like now it's so hard to find guys that, like, even just in general have drive in life. Like, I feel like it's so different, and I don't know, like, I personally never get approached. I never, but maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know, but like, I feel like then, like, whenever I like talk about it, everyone's like, oh well, they want the girl to like go up to them. Like, what? When did this change? When did
It's changed when you made it a harassment when guys come approach you and talk to you, because they're not on your level. They're not someone you're interested in. All right, they're ick. They're bleh, and you got harassed, and you turn on your stories, Instagram shorts, whatever, and then you share that with people while recording him. So that's when it changed. You made it so much harder for men to approach you. They're scared as F. They want to, but they will not do it because of not only getting denied, but getting humiliated as well.
this change?
Now, there's pretty much two groups of people responding to this video. One group is very upset at this video. They're asking questions like, why would you want a traditional relationship where the man is supposed to be masculine? That's so not 2023. But the other group is
we
pretty
want
much
that.
saying, I mean, what did you expect to happen? That they can be in touch with their emotions. They can, wear dresses. They can, engage in their feminine side.
Where did we bring this whole story of being like a man or being a skirt man? Like, she's talking about men approaching her, and I think what I said is more valid. How would I look fit? Hey, I know, right? Okay, that's a different race.
Boyfriend?
No.
Let's go find you one. Let's go.
All right.
What's your type?
Tall.
Like 6 feet?
Tall.
Like, we're going 6'5" and above.
That's gonna be hard to find you a guy. Then.
It
But trust
is.
me, I got it.
So I don't have a boyfriend.
I'm the Rizzler though.
All right.
You gotta trust the process and it'll happen.
I mean,
Okay.
she's
All
tall,
right, what about
that's
that guy?
why.
He's pretty tall. He's like 6'5".
I know.
Thank you. Yo, my boy. Not him. Next one. Let's go. What about this guy? Might as well
Yeah,
try it.
for
Who's the
sure.
president? Yo, my boy.
Wow, this is
Little
so
booty. Yeah. You're like a 5'6".
That's not nice.
Oh no, you're not.
So I guess he asked him to judge her, like give her points from 1 to 10, and he gave her a 6. Okay.
My type, I need to.
You're like a 5'6".
That's not nice.
Oh no, you're not my type. I need a man that's gonna do all this stuff for me. You too broke for me. Y'all brag about the fact that y'all don't cook. You brag about the fact that you're not cleaning for nobody. You brag about the fact that you're selfish. You brag about all these things. What happens is they start approaching that wall. Once they are approaching that wall, they already got kids. They're not in their prime anymore. And then they get frustrated because now they no longer qualify. Now what are you left with? You're broken, used, washed up, your self-worth, your dignity, all of that done gone.
Exactly.
Now what you gonna do? You love talking about yourself and you can do bad all by yourself and it's all about me and because I'm the prize.
It's hard
Where are
for
your
women
results
without
at?
men.
You the prize. Who the prize winner? You the prize. Where is the collector of the prize?
They see that
Like literally men want women because of the way like it makes men feel and the stability in life as well, and to have a wife and kids so she can take care of them and whatnot. But women need men. Priority of like why women need men is because it makes life easier. Like, let's not fool ourselves. We need men. Like if it's a real man who knows how to do shit, then that's the man we need. And that is all there is to it. All right. Of course, we want a man that makes us feel the certain way and whatnot. But I think priority is that they can do shit.
misery loves company, but do not make the mistake of letting others drag you down to their level. The next one should not really come as a surprise.
Back burner just in case things go wrong.
Probably have some competition.
Have a guy on the back.
Research shows more than half women have backup ex-boyfriend or friend, 70% in 2024. What do you mean backup ex-boyfriend? Like someone you didn't end up with but you're still in touch with?
Back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship. Physician and national mindful living expert Dr. Romy Mushtaq is here to talk more about that. Dr. Romy, seriously?
Good morning, Tom. I know, and I
Come on, this sounds positively guy,
doesn't it? And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a specific person they've identified.
Person that they've identified, and in most cases, it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
Get out of town.
Unfortunately, yes. And the problem is social media has just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Right. So I know you're here to say, though,
yes,
watch out, because this is anything but good.
It is. I agree. You know, mindset matters in relationships.
You care about the game more than you care about your own family.
This PlayStation Matters must have. Wait, did he just take everything and leave? And you said, damn right? Okay, we need context. I don't know what's going on. I'm a gamer myself and I know how important gaming is. But a family comes first, brother. Come on. You will regret that.
You're not married. You're not married. What would your name be in my life insurance?
Okay, so you mean to tell me we've been together for 7 years and my name doesn't serve any substance to be in your life insurance?
Okay, yes, I love you, but life insurance is for the wife.
Then why don't you marry her? And you, dum-dum, you spent 7 years with him. And he still doesn't. Like, he's clearly saying, you're not a wife material. I don't want you as a wife. Why are you with him?
You're not ready to get married? I'm not ready to get married because you're not ready to get married. Like.
Oh, okay, now it makes sense. Yeah. He would marry her, but she ain't ready to get married, but she wants to be in his insurance. Nah.
You still in school, got what's up going on right now, we not married. So like, in the future, if we get married, I'm going to change it. I'll change the policy, but right now the policy is what it is.
Oh, so I'm not your wife. But on text messages and with your homies, I'm your wife. I'm wifey, I'm wifey, I'm wifey.
Oh my God, okay, yeah, you wife, but you're not my wife. You're not legally my wife on paper. So I can't add you. I can't add you. You know what I'm saying? I told you, like, when we get married, in the future, I change the policy. Like, I ain't going nowhere now.
What if something were to happen to you? How am I going to live, drive, do anything that I need?
Get effing married legally. What are you talking about? Women, why women don't want to get married?
Here you go with that. What if something happened to me? Ain't nothing going to happen. Why you worried about that?
Because real. We're in 2023. The problem is my name ain't in this insurance.
Why I got to be on there?
7 years. That's almost a decade, babe. A decade.
7 years.
He doesn't owe you shit.
7 years. Okay, listen.
Do you know what can happen in
you said when we finish school, we can plan a wedding, right? So when we get married, then I'm going to add you to the policy.
My God, those nails are so annoying. Oh, I understand long nails. I love long nails, but that is so long. Like, that is inappropriately long. How can she do anything?
But for right now, that's my policy right there. Like, we not married, so I can't add you on there.
Why can't you do it now?
Because we not married.
So would you rather have
She still doesn't get it.
$5,000?
Doesn't want to get it.
Or one night with me?
$5,000, brother. Take it immediately.
$5,000.
You don't spend no kind of time with me.
You never at home.
Why
you
be at
always
home
in the
with
street.
somebody that ain't
You
there?
always in the street.
Why cook for somebody that ain't there?
Because you can't cook.
Wow. Don't
There's also a saying that it's a numbers game, but there's also a saying that says stay in your lane. And I just feel like some of the creatures that come up to me with the confidence they have, I mean, a man really came up to me at the gas station and said, "You caught my eye. How about we close him? Keep him sealed tight."
See, women approach you and tell you something really nice, and then you humiliate them. And then you ask, why nobody's approaching me, and why women need to approach men now?
Shut, actually.
This is why.
I'm here to fill up my gas.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
I give you a 10 out of 10 with the makeup.
Thank you.
Like, you're supposed to be on the runway right now.
You're so funny. Thank you.
Good. What's your name, though?
Gabby.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is future husband, if you want me to be.
Your real name?
That don't really matter, because I know, like, you don't know me, never met me, don't care what I'm saying, or don't even believe me, but if you gave me the chance to gain some of your loyalty, like...
Oh my God, I can't with you. What's your number?
Oh my God, I can't with you. What's your number? Nah. Real.
Let me give you my number. I don't know it by heart.
You have 2 phones?
3 phones.
Nice.
Hey, I'm Newski. Nice to meet you. I'm the best thing that's gonna happen to you.
Hold on 1 second. What's your Instagram?
What's yours?
Tell me yours.
Just give me a number.
I'm gonna put it in your phone.
That was easy.
There's something to be
so easy. Can I see how he looks like, though? That was real easy and real smooth. Man, you see? It's possible.
said about age and experience.
I'm gonna put it in your phone.
That was easy.
There's something to be said about age and experience, life experience. A lot happens in your 20s, and things level out.
Getting ran through and baggage.
So then why aren't they wifing us early? Why are they running around town? Like, why are they like, wait?
I hate the saying ran through, because there's a lot of women who put their emotions into a relationship and they end up with men and it's more than one at the end. And now they say she has been ran through just because things didn't work out. I understand women who really genuinely go out there just to these meaningless relationships, all right? But actual relationships, and then you say ran. And for men, you will never use that, by the way. You will never say that.
They're waiting till, like, how are we so at 20 I should be looking for 40-year-olds that are ready to settle?
Not
like, I don't know how to
not necessarily.
I don't know how you it sounds like just a losing battle all around if you look at it as like all the responsibilities.
But it depends on if you're a wife. If you're 20 years old and you're a wife, you're going to be found. Period.
And this next one, Shadow.
Yeah, like basically what he's trying to say is that, 20 years old almost never are. Maybe back in the day it was completely normal at 20 years old to get married and be a wife material. But today at 20 years, I feel like even women are more pursuing their career and whatever comes along the side comes, but they really don't genuinely go out there to become someone's wife, at least the majority, especially in like, let's say modern women. But yeah, in what way can you say she's a wife when she doesn't even know what she wants? She's 20 years old. I feel like a wife material is more around 27, when she already knows what she wants. But the problem is that you think she had a lot of things, a lot of baggages, but it's 27. It's still so young.
True single man to spend on a first date. I feel like at least he has some self-respect. What is a good amount of money to spend on a first date? I feel like I got to spend a minimum $300 to be with them. I'm like, $300 what? $300? American dollars?
Bruh, $300 on a date?
Dollars, please. On who? On the first date?
Yo, Chad.
For what?
You're considered a high value man. So ladies, this is
value.
You got money?
I think high value is based on stream of income, revenue, but I am extremely cheap and financially conscious, so I don't consider myself a high value man.
And you have a lot of money.
Yes, and I'm gonna save it, which is why a $300 date ain't never happening. Because what am I paying for actually? If I'm at wit's end and I need help, and I'm with you and you need a $300 date, can she save me? Can she help me? Is she an asset or is she a liability? Because anybody need a $300 date off rip is nothing but a liability. I mean, it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm with you.
When she respects you, that's when she'll say, you know what? I might not like it, but he's right. He's real. I'll compromise. I'll change. I'll get with the program. I'll fall in line. Or at least because you stood on your respect, you do not allow her or anybody to get away with. People will finesse you if you let them. And I think that y'all fall so in love with the idea of love and emotions that y'all think somebody won't. It's the what? They will.
And less than $50,000.
I don't really ask people how much money they make.
Why you don't have to? Because they got enough.
Yeah, but that's also because now we live in a time where you kind of need to have more to live a certain type of life. Right? Like 50,000 now is different than obviously what 50,000.
You can't make this shit. No, what you need is two incomes. The fact that I just asked you a question and you answered it the way you did shows that you don't know what the hell's going on. You don't worry about it. You don't have to ask the guy the kind of money he has because the men you typically date are older and have money.
Yeah, but I think in general,
but my point is, men your age wouldn't have stand a chance with you because most don't have money.
But to each their own. Everyone is different. I think that
everybody's different. We're more alike than anything else. And the bottom line is this. Would you like to be married one day?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to be submissive and obedient to your husband? There she goes. You can't make this up, people.
Gonna be submissive and obedient to your husband. That's kind of like really putting the words out there makes it sound worse than it is, all right? Because if we're gonna define what submissive and obedient wife is nowadays with equality and with all the rights women have, then can we really define it as the same obedient and submissive as in 1950s? I don't think so. And I don't like adding the submissive and obedient into it. I think a wife who loves her husband will be in a certain way, from a certain position, obedient and submissive, because she will want to do it, because it is the right thing to do. It's how love is. But the fact that he puts the words out there makes it a bit more intimidating, and it makes it sound more old age. Instead of putting submissive and obedient, maybe say examples of what a submissive wife would look like today, what an obedient wife would look like today. And let's then talk about the degrees of that. Let's go deeper into the conversation.
Submissive and obedient to your husband? There she goes. You can't make this up, people.
That wakes up at 5 a.m. to make her husband lunch for work. I've always been too lazy to wake up and get his lunch ready, but the day he told me a colleague brought 2 spoons so he'll eat with her was the day I set my alarm for 4:50 a.m. Listen, 2 weeks in, she'll start asking him, what should we eat this week? One day, she'll forget 1 spoon and they'll both have to share the same spoon. And I knew I would see this comment. Why can't he make his own lunch? I know you're wondering why I did that voice, because that's exactly how I think this person wrote that. Relationships should be helpful. You should have your helpmate. You should have somebody that wants to feed you, not because they see somebody else doing it for you and they're jealous.
Yeah.
They should want to. And he should also be making her feel better about her day, whatever they might be. Maybe filling up her gas tank, getting her car washed, whatever.
My daughter just found out that I'm not paying for her wedding anymore. Now, I raised her to be an independent thinker, and she's going to come at me with some brainwashed bull. All right? And I don't know where I went wrong. So let me tell you what happened. One afternoon, I'm listening to my daughter discuss wedding plans with her mother, not because I wanted to, but because they were talking in the kitchen and I needed another beer. I hear my wife explain to my daughter that she's going to try not to cry when I walk her down the aisle. My daughter stopped her dead in her tracks, stating that she wasn't property. My wife did her best to hide her devastation. One of the most important roles of my life taken away from me. A couple days later, I'm out blowing off some steam with my buddies, and you know what? Kevin says, you know, she's so independent, why don't you just make her pay for it herself? And he started to apologize, and I was like, no, you know what? That's a really...
It's so disrespectful to say something like that to the person who is paying for your wedding, to the person who raised you, all right, cleaned your poo-poo. That's the most important because it smells like so bad, man. I know right now at 6 months old. Ooh. But honestly, you guys, like, it hurts. It's such a painful thing for the father and mother to hear at that age. Like, what? After everything?
Good idea. It's not about making her do what I want her to do, okay? It's about making her realize the effect that she has on the people around her and how her selfishness...
Exactly. You don't
if your
owe her
selfishness
anything
is going to
anymore,
cause
honestly.
pain, then it's going to have to limit my generosity. I just hope she comes around, all right, and thinks it through.
Yeah, I bet he would do it for her if she apologized and she explained herself and maybe showed him in more than one way how much she appreciates him being her father and how grateful she is, because being disrespectful towards your parents is the worst thing you can do in your life. That is gonna sting so bad when you lose them. So bad.
Okay, traditions are important.
Traditions are important indeed, you guys, and keeping traditions alive is not a bad thing. And I don't know why people think it's a bad thing. Like, oh wow, we're in a modern age. What tradition of culture? Like, have that, you know? Like, no. Keeping that makes the essence of life and living. Having your own tradition and following your tradition is something that you will appreciate for the rest of your life. Like having that same dinner at that same time, like Thanksgiving, having the tradition of the whole family for Christmas or Byram, or like, you know, like these are things that you should follow and these are things that you're going to appreciate for the rest of your life. But yeah, that is it. That is for today's video and see you in the next one. Bye.